Hello. Welcome to the Gwen and Andy show number 2.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
I haven't recorded an intro theme yet, so we'll just sing it again.
No!
She's zany, he's goofy, he's dumb, I don't even remember it. The Gwen and Andy show.
That was painful.
Say it into the microphone.
No.
So, what do you want to talk about?
You told me you had things ready.
Oh, I did? Okay. Well, so let's see. The last time we did a podcast was right before we went to Las Vegas. So, we went to Las Vegas, and I played poker with Norm Macdonald and won enough money to pay for the flight and hotel, and Gwen hung out with her mom.
That's accurate.
And you went out camping and stuff?
Yep. There's just a lot of rocks.
Yeah. A lot of rocks in Nevada.
That's literally all we did. There was like big hills of rocks, and we like cooked on a campfire and stuff.
So you roughed it while I was living the high life and at the Aria.
Yeah. While you
going
were
to see Vegas shows and
endorsing capitalism, I was over here living like the pioneer life.
So it was a balanced vacation.
No, it wasn't.
Oh. Well, it seems like it.
Okay.
So I just now put out that if anyone had any questions for Gwen, I probably should have done that a while, but we didn't decide to do another episode until 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
operate spontaneously around here.
That's what a method for success.
So we had Christmas and the New Year's, and so you got a pretty awesome present for Christmas.
Yep, I got a car. Vroom, vroom. Yay. I don't know what to say here.
It was a 1999 Acura. It's a good first car. And we went and got your learner's permit,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been practicing driving around the neighborhood.
I don't know why you're looking at me like you want me to say something. There's nothing to add.
Do you have anything to add?
No.
So a couple interesting things are starting tonight.
You're doing... It's like a quiz. Like, you look at me like, do you know what I'm going to be doing? He's going to be... No, I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's going to be like, oh, I got to make an album in a month. How hard? And then he'll make like 15. And then he'll brag about it on Facebook.
That sounds about right. So, yeah, RPM starts tonight at midnight, February 1st. Record an album in a month. And I do it every year just as an excuse to record an album.
More like an excuse to be narcissistic, but whatever works.
You know, whatever works. There's a fine line between confidence and narcissism.
And you
right?
are way over it. I'm sorry. I feel bad that I roast you all the time.
No, that's the entertainment. That's the only reason anyone's going to listen to this.
That's so depressing. I feel bad.
It's good stuff. I think my old podcast partner, Andy Brown from the Name Two Bands podcast, he commented on how many times you effectively got me, I guess.
Got you?
Yeah.
Is that what you sound like, trying to be a cool kid?
I don't know. I was never a cool kid. So
Hashtag got me.
got me. Hashtag got me. Gotcha.
Okay, stop.
There's probably too far. It's been so long since we did the podcast. I'd have
You
to
don't
find
need to find it. It's okay.
the thread about it.
It's okay.
It might not be too far back.
Do, do,
Do, do, do.
Stop.
Jeopardy. We got to see a Jeopardy rerun with Austin the other night.
Oh my
My
gosh.
favorite Jeopardy guy.
Literally, you're the only person that cares about that.
No, I know other people that watch Jeopardy. I don't know if they'll listen to our podcast, but Michael Brown watches Jeopardy. Okay, where's it? Where's our podcast?
Did you know?
There we go. Episode 1.
Okay.
Yeah, see, okay. Yeah, he said got him. Dude, this is very good. Gwen owns you over and over and over again. I said, well, she is smarter than me.
That's what you always say.
And then
Whenever
he said,
I ask for parental guidance.
he said, she's awesome.
I know.
And Rob says, I enjoyed this because I learned at least a few new things about you. However, I do agree with Gwen that maybe next time that she gets some questions to answer. So I don't know if anyone's going to reply to my post about questions for Gwen. So far, no response.
Yeah, he's all about having questions for me to answer. But
What about-
is he actually giving any?
What about your friends that always want to ask me questions? They have questions they want to know about you?
No, because I talk about myself too much.
Oh, they already know everything about you?
Yeah,
Oh.
probably more than necessary.
I see. Well, there's some more exciting things happening today. At
Yeah,
midnight,
you said multiple things.
at midnight on February 1st, which already happened many hours ago in Australia, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard released their new single, Psy Boogie.
Ariana Grande is releasing a remix.
Oh, yeah?
So
Is it as good as King Gizzard and the Lizard
nobody
Wizard?
wants to hear this.
Watch like a fan.
Just as bad as I thought it would be.
He just basically does that for like 6 minutes.
High quality entertainment.
It's good stuff. Check out the video on YouTube.
And that's, you act like so pretentious, and then this is what you listen to.
I know, it's awesome.
Okay.
I listen to awesome music.
That's subjective.
So, the other interesting thing happening today is the first date of the Kiss Into the Road tour.
I thought you were going to say that it was your first date, and I was like, you're not going to get one of those.
No, I don't have a date. I haven't had a date in, I don't even know, 4 years?
Anyway, good for
We won't talk
Kiss.
about that.
I said it, and then you just kept going, making yourself sound worse. But
Well,
what else new?
I'm trying to entertain people.
Okay. So Kiss, good for them.
So,
Big
yeah,
positive.
first show of the very last Into the Road tour.
That's so sad.
It's not really sad. I mean, they're already kind of probably should have retired a while ago.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
Well, I'd like to retire, but so I'm going to 2 shows on the Kiss tour, one in Atlanta and one in Birmingham, and I would go to more, but Paul Stanley is apparently going to be lip syncing his vocals because he can't really sing that good anymore. So, I don't feel like I need to see that more than twice.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think that, yeah, you probably don't need to spend any more money than you already have.
You're going to the Ariana Grande show. Did we talk about that last time?
No, because I didn't have my tickets last time.
Okay, so that's happened since last time. So you're going to go see Ariana Grande at State Farm Arena in...
Why are you telling people? Then they can come kill me.
They're not going to come kill you.
Whatever you say.
I'll be right outside the arena doors, hanging out in the parking lot.
The whole time?
Yeah, it's only like a 2-hour show or so. I'll just hang out down there in the parking lot. I'll just pay for parking and walk you up to the door, and then you'll go in, and I'll go back and hang out in the car for a couple hours.
Okay.
So if anyone messes with you, you just like text me, and I'll be like right up the door with security. Be like, someone's messing with my daughter inside.
There might
and
be so much 12-year-old cringe that I can't handle it.
You're gonna hear what it sounds like when a whole bunch of teenage girls scream.
That's in my head all the time.
It's pretty loud.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. It's
Yeah.
better than hearing a bunch of 40-year-olds scream.
That'll be at the Kiss show. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Someone texted me, that's important. So you're just gonna have to edit this out.
What are we doing? Editing what out?
You have to edit out me. I said I have to do something.
Oh, so your friend is all like, there needs to be more episodes of the Gwen and Andy show, or what do they say? The podcast needs to come back. So
Yeah.
what do they enjoy about the podcast?
I don't know.
Hmm.
They just found it amusing.
I see. Well, do we have any more ways to amuse people?
I don't know. You said you had things to talk
Well,
about.
we've kind of already talked about all of them.
Well,
We got RPM tonight. Got the new King Gizzard song. I got the Kiss tour starting
oh,
tonight.
I know what they said.
Oh, what'd they say?
They said that we should make a podcast roasting people.
Roasting people?
Well, they said my friends, but I don't know how I'm going to roast them because
I can't talk bad about people under 18. That's like, I could be prosecuted for that, right?
I don't think so. I think you're mistaking talking bad for something else.
But I don't know these. I don't know these people
Yeah,
to
I
be able to
know.
roast them.
That's why I said we have to roast somebody else.
Who should we roast?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Wow,
Someone famous?
you're terrible at this. We're
um,
gonna have a lot of editing to do.
or just a real short podcast. Hopefully we make it to at least like 25 minutes.
Who really cares enough to listen for 25 minutes?
That's a good question. Probably a couple people. And they'll be disappointed.
Oh my goodness. They're gonna be disappointed in you.
Yeah. I've failed to think of interesting things to talk about.
Okay, why don't we just take this out and think of something mildly interesting?
I think of trying to think of something mildly interesting might be the most interesting part.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be disappointed. I mean, wait. I wouldn't even be surprised because this is you. Stop laughing at me.
You're funny.
That sounds like an insult that I would get in 4th grade.
I didn't say you're funny looking. I said you're funny.
Stop.
Makes me laugh.
Just stop.
Makes me chuckle.
You are a disgrace. Oh my gosh. Okay, here, let me go ask people.
Yeah, we need some input. You know, we've got none of my friends are helping out with any questions for you, cause I don't know. They're slacking. What's some things we can talk about?
I don't know. I can't even decide what to drink for dinner.
You had root beer.
You picked it out for me and you just sat it on the table.
Well, that's because root beer's good with dinner.
Why did you pull up a picture of Benedict Cucumberland?
Because earlier I saw a commercial with Dennis Quaid, and I was confused between Dennis Quaid and Benedict Cumberbatch.
Did you have
to
check?
I thought they were the same person, so I was
Do
trying
you-
to figure
I
out
know
which one was which.
So many, like, teenage girls who think that he's so cute. And he's, like, 50 or something. He's really ugly. I don't
Doctor
understand.
Strange?
Yeah. He's ugly. Don't you agree?
I mean, he seems like he has classically handsome features, which is probably part of what makes him a successful actor,
That is, no.
right?
Okay. Is this going to turn into how the media industry is just vain?
Well, I mean, that's generally... I mean, you see some ugly actors, but they're usually like character actors. They're not going to be like the leading
The whole
role.
point of their character is that they're ugly.
Right. They play ugly characters.
So
Like-
it could be like you.
Like what that guy that played Hagrid in Harry Potter.
What?
He's not going to be like the leading man in some.
Hagrid is great.
I know he's awesome. He's great, but he's not like classically handsome. He's ugly like I am.
Okay. I don't
So
understand where you're going with this.
so like usually the like big stars of big budget Hollywood films are like good
You're
looking,
literally not
good looking
saying
people, right?
anything that
So-
nobody already knows.
If your friends are saying that, oh, you're saying that your friends
Mm-hmm.
have a crush on him, you're saying he's ugly.
Yes.
Well, that's good because that means you think for yourself.
Okay.
Who
Do
is
you
your celebrity crush?
I was gonna ask you that. I don't have any.
What?
Let me think. Jasmine Cephas Jones from Hamilton.
I don't know who that is.
Well, of course you wouldn't, but she's pretty.
All right. I guess I could pick.
You're just scrolling around
Since
on Benedict
Yeah,
Cucumbers
that's how I think.
page.
What's the Marvel, the girl in all the Marvel movies?
Scarlett Johansson.
She's pretty, yeah.
That's
she could be-
Harley's celebrity crush.
Oh,
That's
well,
so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable now. I'll change mine then. Let me think. I had worked real hard for that one. Think of that one.
No, you didn't. That's Marvel is literally like the only movie franchise you know. Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I'm trying to like think of maybe one I had. Okay, how about when I was a kid? Daisy Duke
I don't know who that is.
from the Dukes of Hazzard.
And well, that just shows you that you're an old person.
Right. Well, that was when I was a little kid. See? Let's see.
This is uncomfortable.
Daisy Duke. What was her name? Catherine Bach. That was probably my childhood crush.
Yeah, she looks like...
I think I had a poster of her in a bikini on my wall or something.
I'm disappointed, but not surprised.
Well, all right. What else can we talk about?
Oh my gosh.
I've been taking some good sunset photos at work.
You are literally a Tumblr girl.
Isn't that nice?
Who would be more of a Tumblr girl, me or you? I think it might be you.
I don't even know what Tumblr is.
What do you mean you don't know what it is?
What is Tumblr?
It's like a
an internet thing.
blogging site, but
Is
it's
it like Instagram?
kind of, but not really. Like
Okay.
it's mainly full of like a bunch of kids in their emo phase, and
All I
then,
know
like,
is Facebook. So
aesthetic.
I never figured out Instagram, and I kind of need to because I've heard that Instagram is actually better for promotion for bands and music and
Instagram,
stuff.
it's literally they're designed to be. All social media is designed to be easy because all of their users are stupid people. So
Gotcha.
it's like you just
How
sign
come I
up.
can't figure it out then? Probably because been trying to do it on the internet, and you're supposed to do it on your phone.
Yeah,
I think.
you're supposed. Okay, there is a way you can do it like on the internet.
Okay,
But
that's how I got confused.
you have to,
I was
like-
trying to do it on the internet.
Anyway, you just upload a picture and then you put a caption, and then if you put like 30 hashtags, you look really annoying.
But
But
how
more
d-
people will see it.
Do you have to? Is it like Facebook? You have to like friend people, and then it's just your friends see it, or how do you?
No,
like-
okay, well you can set it like that, like the way people follow you.
Who's
and
gonna
then-
see your people follow you?
Okay, people will follow you, and then you can set it so you can like accept who follows you, or you can just have it so everybody sees it.
Okay,
That's
so
the
if
only
someone
two
just has to
options.
follow you, they can follow you, and then they'll see your posts.
No, they'll see it before, and then if they decide that they like your post, they'll follow you, so that way
okay.
it shows
They'll
up in
make
their
sure they
feed,
see-
and
okay.
they'll see your post all the time.
Gotcha.
Why would anyone follow you? You're an old man.
Well, I'm a musician. I put out lots of music,
Okay.
and I'm not a big fan of self promotion, but I should probably at least try to make people aware of its existence.
Self promotion's the best.
I don't know.
Literally, all Instagram is girls like promoting their faces.
Well, then that sounds like a good audience for my music.
Except the most liked picture on there right now is an egg.
An egg?
It's literally just a picture of an egg, and you know why that is?
Why?
They said the most liked picture on Instagram right now is Kylie Jenner's baby. Can we get this egg to be more popular? And it worked.
Wow. Is Kylie Jenner pregnant?
She had a baby, so I imagine she was at one point.
So at the time, so it wasn't the egg, it was the fetus.
No! It was, okay, so Kylie Jenner posted of her baby, and then after that picture became the most liked picture. Some other random
someone was
person.
like, okay, we need to get something.
randomly
Can we get this
posted an
egg
egg.
more popular than Kylie
What
Jenner's baby?
are you thinking?
I don't know. I thought it was maybe a picture of like like one of those pictures they take when you're pregnant of inside your stomach.
No. Why would I refer to that?
I don't know. I was confused.
No, like a chicken egg. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so someone posted a chicken egg and it became more popular than Kylie Jenner's baby.
Yes.
Okay. Now I understand. Well, somehow we've reached the 20-minute mark. I'm impressed.
Okay, but we're gonna have to take out all that silence.
Well, yeah, we got a couple minutes to edit out, so we got to keep going for a couple minutes. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
We're just gonna go silent again.
no, we're gonna ramble until we figure out something to talk about. Ramble.
Stop! Why?
I'm a rambling guy.
This makes me highly uncomfortable.
It makes me think of Steve Martin. Here we go. Steve Martin on The Muppet Show sings Rambling Guy.
Stop! I'm leaving. I'm walking out of the room.
You don't want to hear Rambling Guy? Okay. I'll stop Rambling Guy. Rambling.
Dude, I will backhand you.
You
then
don't like
front
Steve
hand
Martin
you.
or The Muppets?
I like. What are you trying to do? This is like worse than a Donald Trump tweet.
I guess I'm roasting you.
You're not roasting me. That was a sad attempt, if that's what you're going for.
Well, Steve Martin's awesome and The Muppets are awesome.
Don't make me listen to this.
I won't. Rambling.
Oh my god, I hate you
Okay.
so much.
No more from Gern Blanston.
What?
Steve Martin's other name.
Okay.
Gern Blanston.
Okay.
I used to call my friend Brian that. Gern.
Shout out to Brian. You're probably a terrible person.
Who? Brian?
Yeah.
Brian's not a terrible person.
Well, anyone who's friends with you is. So.
Oh, that is automatically.
Yeah.
You know Brian?
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else you got?
Something.
What would be some other good social media sites for me to learn about?
You should sign up for a social media site right now.
Which one?
I don't know, whatever one you want.
The Instagram? Can I do it on the computer?
You can sign up, but you can't post anything. Well, yes, you can. I lied.
Oh, look, I jumped right to
Kiss.
Kiss Instagram. Okay. This will be fascinating podcast listening.
Okay.
I can just log in with Facebook.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure Facebook owns it, or vice versa.
So probably I need to... Oh, apparently I already have an Instagram.
What?
No, maybe when I was trying to set up one for Telestrion. Okay, let's link them. Well, let's create a new account.
So making a username takes like 100 years because they're all taken.
We'll find out.
What are you making it?
Well, first I'll try my standard.
What's your standard?
A Sanford 23.
I don't know. I'm hiccuping over here. You should tell everyone in the world your password.
I can't use it because I've already used it.
Well, then pick a different one.
Let me just log in. A different email account?
I don't know. I have like 50 emails just for that purpose.
Okay. Let me see if I can figure out my Instagram login. Fascinating. Podcasting. I'm sure. Oh, it doesn't have... What? I don't know what's going on. See, this is the problem. I can't figure out Instagram.
You're an old man. That's why.
Why does it X my email?
Well, then use a different email.
Oh, I need to sign up.
No, that button, you type in. You type in the info, then you hit the sign up button. You're already on the sign in page.
Well, my username is good. But it doesn't like my email.
Then don't you have multiple emails?
Yeah, but they're all Gmail.
It doesn't have to be a different kind of email. It just has to be a different address. You're so much.
It doesn't like that either.
What do you mean?
Well, let me give him my phone number. It likes my phone number.
Okay.
It's going to send me a code to my phone.
Oh my gosh. What is that even?
That's from Caddyshack. One of the greatest movies of all time.
Sure it is.
It is.
That's subjective.
It is subjective, but it is awesome. Okay. I'm now verifying my Instagram account.
Oh my gosh.
Play by play. No, that's not the code that... No, ain't for.
Shh. Don't tell everybody. Okay.
I have an Instagram.
Good job.
All right.
Now you have to post something on it.
How do I post something?
Okay, well, first go to your account. You click the person on the right.
Oh, okay.
Now-
0 posts, 0 followers, 0 following.
Yeah, okay. I'll follow you. Do you want me to follow you, Andy?
Sure.
Okay. Then you can see
I'll
all
connect to
of my
Facebook and get all my Facebook friends to follow me.
angsty selfies.
Awesome.
Why do you say awesome like that?
And then...
I
I'll just
almost
use my
don't want
same-
you to see my account because it's so embarrassing.
Well, if you don't want me to be, you don't have to.
Okay.
I'll use the same picture as Facebook.
You love
Profile.
taking terrible selfies of yourself, so you'll fit right in.
Awesome. So I can just post terrible selfies of myself all day.
That's literally all it is.
All right.
I was expecting this to be more exciting. Like
I know.
Let's go off
It's-
something.
yeah, it's pretty.
We're gonna have to take out like this whole thing.
I don't know. It'll be up to people if they want to listen to it or not.
No. We have to make something
Try
that's
and make-
actually worth listening to.
Okay. Well, then we need like another good 5-10 minutes to wrap it up.
What do you mean to wrap it up?
To like get to a good like 25 to 30 minute mark.
We're already gonna have to take out the whole middle.
Well, we've probably got like 19 minutes of good stuff.
I try to go to my news source to find something interesting to talk about, but it's all just about Ariana Grande and Panic at the Disco.
All right, let's check out my news source. We'll see what's going on. College sports, don't care. Astrology. Ace Frehley's girlfriend claims Kiss tried to have Ace killed. Yeah, she apparently went on a big Facebook. Well, I know she did. She went on a Facebook rant under Ace's account and said a bunch of stuff.
Ariana got this tattoo.
Lots of Kiss drama.
It was supposed to say 7 Rings because that's the name of her song in Japanese,
Yeah.
but it actually said barbecue grill. and then Japanese people got on to her about her, you're culturally appropriating.
Yeah.
She's like, I made a typo, but okay.
That's pretty bad when you get a typo on your tattoo.
Well, she fixed it, and she said, thanks to the doctors for the lidocaine shot. It's no joke. I was like, how painful it is. I feel bad for her.
I mean, that's kind of that's always been a trendy thing, getting a Chinese character that says something tattooed on you, and they're like, oh, what's that mean?
Well, her whole album has a vibe, Japanese advertising and stuff on the words, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's appropriating, but
there's
as a white person, I can't really say.
Well, yeah, and there's also a fine line between appreciation and appropriation, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought that was kind of clever.
I thought you got that out of
I just made that up.
what's his name?
Who?
I'm trying to think of the Mexican guy.
Oh,
Ruiz.
Don Miguel Ruiz?
Yeah.
No, I made that up myself.
I know how to say chair in Mexican. Wait, Spanish.
How do you say chair in Spanish?
It's wait, now I might get it wrong.
What else is in the news? Monarchies around the world. All I got is a bunch of sports and Kiss stuff.
Oh, right. You said
wrestling.
something about astrology. So the other day, he got ordered a pizza, and then he was like, that's because my horoscope said I was going to buy a pizza today.
This is a good excuse to order pizza, I thought.
Whatever.
My horoscope said I should relax and do things that didn't exert a lot of mental energy and just chill out and order a pizza.
That's literally what you do every day.
So, what do they say? Even a blind squirrel on occasion finds a nut. Every once in a while, a horoscope is correct.
What? No. That seems like you're appropriating blind squirrels.
I apologize to all the blind squirrels listening to our podcast today. I did not mean to offend you.
Oh my god.
Keep looking for those nuts. Or using your other senses. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I guess a blind squirrel can't look for anything.
Wow.
Just digging the hole deeper here, aren't I? Just digging the hole deeper.
Anyway.
I won't recover from this one.
We've lost all of our squirrel listeners.
There goes the squirrel market. That was a key demographic. Dave Grohl may reject Van Halen offer for surprising reason. I don't know what any of that's about. I don't really care.
All of the updates for Disney's immersive Star Wars theme parks.
What? Say what?
Okay.
We have updates for the Star Wars parks?
It's just all of the updates. Here,
That's going to open at the end of this year, I think.
Opening
November.
2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
Star Wars Land.
Let's see what it says.
It's going to be awesome.
It will come from original music from John Williams. Or
Sweet.
From with. A new Star Wars
Like
book.
sweet? Like he's going to write a suite? No, sweet. I think it's awesome.
A new book will tie in with the theme parks.
Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what? Apparently some authors talking about toxic fandom. Been there, done that.
Well, there's a lot of toxic Star Wars fandom. People that think The Last Jedi is terrible, and I don't understand it at all. That movie was amazing.
Disney wants to build a Westworld for Star Wars fans. That's clickbait if I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
These are lame. This is the updates. It's just a bunch of clickbait.
Gotcha. Clickbait. It's like minnows for fish.
Is that supposed to be like, speaking of minnows, check out my website.
Electric Minnow Music. It's all on Bandcamp now. I don't even maintain that website, but I do pay the $12 every year to keep it in existence.
To that website
Electric
to look
Minnow?
for the song that you wrote about me.
Bandcamp?
And guess what? I couldn't find it.
It's on Bandcamp.
Oh. Well, don't look it up now.
It's not...
I don't want to listen to it with you around.
oh, I know. I'm just saying I can direct you to it.
Well, that's not necessary.
Okay. I've got other songs about you, but that was like...
What do you mean? How many do you have about
just
me?
a couple.
What do you mean?
This one's Sweet Little Girl.
Oh my
Track
gosh.
10 on Beneath the Trees. But that's kind of like... That was when I was like super depressed because like things were like going really bad with me and your mom. And she kept threatening to like move you to Oregon. So that's kind of like... Just like... I'm sad and depressed, but I'm glad you're alive.
Alive? Were you
Existing
gonna, like
here.
kill me in my sleep? or
No,
something?
I just like was glad that you were a part of my life, and that I was.
And then 10 years later, there's a song, "Get Out of My Life."
No,
The lyrics: "Why do you blast so much emo music? Nobody wants to hear that."
I don't have any songs like that about you. Any
About
songs,
me?
Any songs that are about get out of my life are about not you.
Oh,
Or about you can guess.
yeah.
You know, we don't
So
need to name
anyway.
names. We can protect the
We're
guilty.
supposed to be talking about me.
Oh yeah, let's talk about you.
I just did a hair flip,
So-
but no one gets to see it.
Say what?
I did a hair flip, but no one gets to see it.
Oh yeah, no, because this
Someone-
is an audio only podcast.
Someone texted me the other day, and I waved at the phone and like waited for them to respond. And I was like, "That's not how that works."
You could film a short clip of you waving and then send that via text message.
Well, why do you gotta ruin everything?
Did you hear about the iPhone thing where like if people were calling people to do a FaceTime, but it was turning on the person you were calling's camera before they answered?
That sounds dangerous.
So like as soon as you start calling them, it turned on their camera and you're looking at them whether they chose to answer or not. All they know is it's ringing.
That's no good.
Yeah, that's that would be, yeah. I'm sure that led to some interesting FaceTimes. But that your wave would work. 'Cause you just be like FaceTiming you and you're on whether you're not you want to be and I'm waving at you.
Did you hear the thing? Okay, there's like the 10-year challenge on Facebook or whatever.
Right, yeah.
And then they were like,
so
this...
so they can get photo recognition
Exactly.
software.
I was gonna say that, but you already knew.
So they can fine tune their photo recognition. Yeah, that's what all those things are about. I'm glad you're skeptical.
I didn't say I believed it. I just said I saw it, and I was gonna say I saw it in the news, but that's not even true. I saw it in the memes. That's my main news source is memes.
Memes are just as accurate a news source as any other, really.
You're not wrong.
I mean, you know, it's all fake news.
Okay.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well, we knew that a long time ago.
Yeah.
What other songs did you write about me?
I'd have to go through and I'd have to find them.
Whatever. That's lame.
I try to write I want to always, everyone writes a nice song about their kid, so I was, I wanted to do better than that one that was on like the depressing album.
Okay.
But I'd have to like figure it out where they are.
Why do you say everyone? I'm surprised that other people like you even manage having kids, because that was an accident as it is.
No, that was actually intended.
Yeah.
And
I know,
planned.
for a stupid reason.
It was for it's for whatever reason.
Unfortunately, I'm here now.
No, fortunately, I
Okay.
think it's awesome. So.
Whatever you say. This thing's gonna poke me in the eye.
Oh yeah, watch out for those guitar strings. They are dangerous weapons. Rob Dwyer told me I should cut all my guitar strings because people will get poked in the eye. So I should probably do that. Don't get poked in the eye.
Okay, I won't.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember, but I still have your guitar in my room, and I never use it. So.
Well, that's fine. If I need it, I'll let you know.
I haven't used it since like ever.
Well, I mean, it was something you were interested to see if you were interested in it, and it didn't really catch for you, and that's fine.
I mean, whatever.
You just, it's good to try lots of different things to figure out what you're like enjoy doing the best. But you have a really good creative outlet with your paintings and drawings. So as long as you got some way to
Stop right there. Stop the talking train.
Okay.
Beep, beep, beep. Is that your attempt at a sound effect?
Yeah, it was the train stopping. So, what did you have to say?
What?
Oh, you just wanted me to stop talking about your creative outlet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, it's important to have a creative outlet.
Beep, beep, beep.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, good for you, hippie.
It's good to have an outlet for your creativity.
Have you ever watched Parks and Rec?
I've seen bits and pieces. I've never really sat down and watched it.
I watched like the whole thing, and then there's this character. There's Ron, and then there's another guy named Ron too. And I always tell my friends about how you're exactly like Ron too.
Oh, I'll have to check it out then.
He's like, I don't know how to summarize it because I don't really remember. You should just like look up a clip of him, and then you'll know.
All right, Ron 2, Parks and Rec, Ron 2. Parks and Rec, Ron 2. Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh no. Ouch.
Why do you say it like that?
Because I know that guy.
What? Who are you looking at?
This guy?
No.
Oh, that's not Ron 2?
No. That's Ron 1.
Oh.
There's Ron
Phew.
2 is a different guy.
Whew.
No, he was in like I
What
don't
is
know what the actor is.
This is Ron 2?
That guy, yeah.
Oh. Oh boy.
And there's like a scene where he's like, "Come to your eagle spirit" or something. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. That just proves my point.
Well, that's good because if I was Ron 1, I would be concerned.
Why? Why?
Because that guy's a weirdo.
So are you.
How do I find video with Ron 2?
I don't know.
It's probably hard to find video of Parks and Recreation because it's a major network show.
Or it's just not a major character. He's like in one episode.
Wait, here's his full name was they said Ron Dunn. So let's look up that.
Watch it be something like really inappropriate, and I'll be like, "Whoops, I don't watch this."
It's fine. Freaking vegan. Oh, this guy. He's from Big Lebowski. That's awesome.
That's what I was gonna. I knew he was from something like that.
Yeah, that's the Big Lebowski guy. Yeah, I'm like that, dude. Yeah. That's funny.
We're
I
trying
should
to
watch
bring
more
our
of this
squirrel
show.
population back.
What in God's name is freaking vegan?
You only eat vegetables that have been thrown.
I should watch more of this show. Yeah, all these people are funny. That's cool. Yeah, I like Ron too. That's awesome.
Oh my God. Still, nobody said they had any questions.
No,
for me.
no one's got any questions. Maybe.
Hypocrites.
Well, no, we'll just leave it up there, and then maybe by the time we get around to episode number 3,
In 10 years.
well, it only took us like
In 10 years, it'll be like.
it took us 5 weeks. It took us about 5 weeks from episode 1. So if we do once a month, it'll be a monthly podcast. That's
Whatever.
Was there anything else we had to talk about?
I don't know. We didn't have anything to talk about in the first place.
Yeah, well, but we managed to put together 35 minutes of something to listen to.
I guess. I made a YouTube channel, and
Oh, yeah?
then one of my friends told me it wasn't funny, so I gave up.
Well, you know what? Just because someone says something doesn't mean it's true. And people that are successful are all the people that don't listen to the people that say that you're not good or you're not funny or you shouldn't do that or et cetera, et cetera.
I know, but it just hurts because it's true.
I think you're funny.
I disagree.
But also, it takes practice. If you listen to the first, songs that I recorded, they're really, really not very good.
But being comedy
Not saying
isn't
that-
really something you practice. It's
Sure it
something
is.
you have.
Well, I mean, timing is important, and that's kind of a natural kind of skill. But you can learn and practice anything, really.
I disagree.
Well,
No one can be as annoying as you are, even with practice.
but that's because I have a lot of practice at being annoying.
I just said even with practice. You're just
But that's why I'm so annoying, is because I have a lot of practice being annoying. I've practiced a lot.
whatever. Let's see. Wait.
Oh, do you have some questions?
Yeah, now. They
Oh.
got sent 20 minutes ago, but I
Oh,
have
okay.
notifications off. Okay. Well, now, who's going to be answering the questions?
We'll both answer the questions.
Okay, well, there's a lot of them, so...
Well, we'll go. We'll do rapid fire.
Okay, if you could be any age, what age would you want to change to?
23.
Well, I can't say anything now, because I don't want to be,
You can say this. You can say what age you are. You can just be
I don't want to be older than you.
Oh, okay. Wait,
I'll say 19.
19.
That way I can move out.
All right.
And, okay. If you could make a company or franchise more popular, what would it be?
If I could make a company or franchise more popular,
Yeah. Why is
um,
she so good at coming up with questions and I'm not?
I don't. That's a question you should ask her. I don't know.
She's
A
good at
franchise or a
everything.
company?
Yeah.
I'm more on the side of the little independent people.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. What independent peoples would you make more popular?
Record stores need to be more popular than they are. They need to be like they used to be.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
All right.
More people should adopt pets instead of buying them. That's my answer.
Sounds good.
Okay. If you had to choose either you have to take out 100 people, 100 people had to take you out, or you have to take yourself out. What?
So-
Also, I don't mean out to eat.
Like out to death.
Oh. I'm so confused. 'Cause
like-
she's like the
so
purest
either-
person I know. I'm like, why is she talking about death?
So either I have to take out 100 people, or 100 people have to take out me, or I take out myself. I would probably.
I don't understand what you mean. Like, kill you or
Yes.
fight you?
Yes.
How
either.
would 100 people kill you?
Firing squad.
Okay. So, commit genocide, die by firing squad, or commit suicide.
These kind of questions, they're just, they're I don't want to do any of those things.
I'm sure I could come up with 100 people worth dying.
I'm sure there's lots of, what
Just
would you
pull
rather?
the plug in, hospitals.
The terminally ill, they're going to die anyways. We're all going to die anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't matter.
I don't want to be the judge that has to decide which 100 people are going to die. And
Number one,
I
Trump.
will just they got these new maybe they invent that suicide roller coaster.
Oh, no, don't bring that up. That makes me feel sick. I'm going to feel like I'm going to vomit now.
Sorry.
Okay, if you could control this aspect of the future, would you rather make a teleporter or a self-cleaning floor? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Teleporter. That's easy. Who cares about the floor?
Yeah, okay. If you could be in a movie universe for a day, what genre would it be?
Star Wars.
Would you really want to be in Star Wars?
Yes.
You would die within a day.
No, I'll probably live in one of those little out of the way. I'd be like one of those junk trade. I'd be like the main junk trader guy.
You would not live a day on a junk trader planet, and you know it.
Okay. I'd be hanging out.
You'd be one of those senators that wears fancy clothes that gets killed when the whole planet is out. Not even a noble death or anything.
I'd probably be on that gambling planet.
That's probably true. I take it back. You're right. I don't know. I always say I'd be in like a Disney princess movie because those are always great at the end. Nothing ever goes wrong.
Sure. Yeah. Happy endings.
Okay, how long do you think you'd survive in a horror movie?
I'd be like one of the first ones.
Yeah,
gone.
same.
Yeah.
You didn't teach me any survival skills.
I don't know any survival skills, so there's nothing for me to pass on. You gotta get all that from your mom.
She doesn't do much driving either, but
What are you talking about? They live in a truck.
I mean, yeah, but she does the cooking.
Well, that's surviving.
Well, fair enough. Okay. And then the last one, would you rather have the ability to not breathe underwater, breath underwater, or talk to animals?
I like to have the ability for children to be able to know how to spell. Okay. Say it again because I got caught up in the spelling.
Breathe
there.
underwater or talk to animals?
You got to have both for that.
What
right?
do you mean you have
if
to have
you're gonna
both?
be breathing underwater, I mean, if you want to talk to animals or fish.
The question says animals.
Just
Fish
animals,
are in the
period.
animal kingdom, I believe.
So would I rather breathe underwater or talk to animals?
Yeah. The question is, do you want to go swimming a lot or be a vegan?
Yeah, I guess that's true. I would like to breathe underwater.
When it's phrased like that. I'd talk to animals.
It would be awesome to talk to animals, but then, yeah, I'd feel bad about eating them later.
Although, imagine like what their IQ levels would be. Maybe you wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah, I guess they might say some dumb things. But I'd probably,
Well, I don't eat 5-year-olds, so
It'd be cool to talk to an octopus.
I guess.
They're pretty smart.
I sent him a link to this, like, I don't even know. It might have been like a parody news article, like
Octopus, maybe.
from outer space.
Outer space. They
And
could
he's
be.
like, I believe it.
It could be. They could be space creatures lost on this planet. I might be a space creature lost on this planet.
You're lost. That's
We may be part alien.
okay.
Um,
I'm gonna ask her, what did you mean by takeout?
kill. That's what taking out means.
Yeah, but you don't know this person, okay? She's not gonna like talk about death.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Because, like, there's a scene in Fear of a Black Hat where the guy's showing off his gun collection. He's like, this one's if I just need to kill a couple motherfuckers, and this one's if I need to kill a whole bunch of motherfuckers.
Bleep.
Oh, is this supposed to be PG? I'm sorry.
Okay, well, not anymore.
Are there children listening?
Well, would you count me as a child?
You've heard these words before.
But would you count me as a child?
I guess so.
Then yes.
There's children listening right now.
Yeah. Okay, she didn't answer, so I guess we'll just have to wonder.
We'll just have to wonder. All right. Well, I think that's probably correct. Taking out 100 people. She said, and not to dinner. That means
Not to dinner.
kill them with fire.
With
I
fire.
don't know.
You're
Just
making it a little more violent than
kill
necessary.
it with fire. That's a popular saying. I feel like something that's really terrible. You're like, kill it with fire.
No, I wouldn't say kill it with fire to you. To your face. That doesn't make you less terrible. What did you mean by take out? Answer me, walnut.
Walnut.
I call everyone a walnut because apparently all like the inappropriate insults I use hurt people's feelings.
And this takes us back to our squirrel thing.
Okay, she said XD. What kind of answer is that?
XD. That's an emoticon for like smiling.
I
or
know what it means,
Oh.
but like it's not an answer to what do you mean.
She's like laughing, like ha ha ha.
Daddy, I know that. Okay,
She doesn't want to say what she means.
we're on a time limit here. Okay, like assassinate or something.
Like assassinate. Yes. That's right.
I'm so disappointed in you. Okay. Well, the mystery has been solved.
Well, you know, violence is fun for movies and stuff.
No, it's not.
You don't like violent movies?
Not really.
Star Wars is violent.
I mean, yeah, but the whole
Wall-E
point
was violent.
is that you shouldn't be violent.
Right, but I'm saying to you know, watching it in a movie can be enjoyable.
I guess.
I'm
I bet
the
that was a
least
really
violent-
unpleasant noise. I just realized.
I'm
when
the
I
least
was-
violent person anyone knows, I think. Right?
Yeah. Except for when drunk people show up at work.
I don't have to get violent with them. I just
Yeah,
yell at
but
them.
you get scary.
Yeah, it's I scare them so that there's no need to escalate it to violence.
Okay.
I'm good at it. I've never been in a fight at the club.
At the club.
I've
Do
had
tell us.
Well, that's what we're talking about. My job.
When have you gotten in any fights?
I was in a couple fights in high school where like there was one where like there was me and this other kid and we were like the two biggest losers, and all the like cool kids wanted to see the two big losers fight, so they kind of like set up the fight between us, and then
What?
like,
Why would you fight your friend?
well, he wasn't really I guess he wasn't really my friend then either. Now I would consider him a friend. We're friends on Facebook.
That
but,
doesn't mean much.
But anyhow, yeah, like, and the guy who like actually started it, the guy who pushed me into the other guy that like caused him to like punch me back, is dead now. So all things work themselves out.
Ouch. He's dead now, so
He's dead now.
he got what he
The
deserved.
guy that started it, he's dead now. Yeah.
And I thought Ariana fans were petty.
And then the second fight, I was only in 2 fights. The second fight I was in was because I was running my mouth and I said something, and what the guy thought I said wasn't actually what I said. And if I had said what he thought I said, then I would have completely understand the fact that he came and like attacked me in the hallway and punched me a couple times, and I just like went down and covered up. I don't fight, so the group, a bunch of people just pulled him off me. So
What did he think you say?
he was talking some stuff to a friend of mine, and she was just ignoring it, and I didn't ignore it, and I said something about just shut up and go run home to your daddy DA, because his dad was the district attorney, and he thought I said go run home to that faggot DA, and so if I had said that, I would expect to get my ass beat. I didn't say that.
This is so bad.
But me and this guy had like a feud for a while. One time, me and my friend were driving around and shooting people with water guns.
Oh no.
And
any story by you that starts with me and my friend.
we
is
drove
never
up.
Good.
We pulled up next to this guy who I'd gotten in a fight with, and this was a few months later after the fight, and so we shot him with the water gun. Through the window of the car, and that made him mad. So then he proceeded to like chase me around Norcross for probably about a good 30, 45 minutes of like I'm going through every back road I know trying to lose him, and
You should have just ran over him.
No, he's in a car.
Oh.
He's in a car that's faster than mine. So I'm like,
wait, how did you shoot him in a car?
with the water gun. We were
Like,
driving around in our car with water guns.
So you aimed at somebody in a car.
Yes.
That
yes.
you knew could like beat you up.
Yes, that I'd already been in a fight with him
That
before.
was a bad idea.
It was a bad idea, and so he chased me all around Norcross. And
Whenever I feel like I'm a bad person because I stay up till 3 a.m., I just have to think about this.
I'm like, okay. I gotta figure out a strategy here to not get beat up. So, because it was 2 of them in their car and 2 of them in my car, and the 2 in my car, we definitely would have both gotten beaten up by these 2 kids in their car. So I drove around. I'm like, and I started to get low on gas. And I'm like, if I stop at a gas station, I'm gonna get beat up at the gas station. And if I can't really stop at a police station. I don't want to deal with the cops. So I drove to the record store.
Oh my gosh.
And like pulled up right in front, because like I would just park right in front of the record store because I felt like I could park wherever I wanted in that parking lot at the time. And
Pull up in that handicap spot.
it was like the fire zone, but lots of people parked there and it wasn't a big deal then. So I pulled up right in front of the store, jumped out of the car and ran in. And he pulled up right behind me, jumped out of the car and came running into the store to come beat my ass. And my friends who worked at the record store, who were older and much bigger than me, stepped out and stopped him from beating me up, and picked him up and took him out of the store.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So yeah, that was
Wimp.
yeah.
Just
I was,
kidding.
I was
I'm just
total.
kidding.
I
I
didn't
do
want to
the
get
same
beat up.
thing.
This kid would have beat me up, and I didn't want to get beat up. So that was the deal. But I was quick thinking on my feet
Oh,
in my
well,
car.
not really on your feet.
I mean, I can't believe that I outlasted him in a chase around Norcross for 30 minutes because I had to beat up a little brown Honda Civic, and he
Can
was
you
in a,
imagine?
he was
That's
in a
the-
he was in a Mustang. So I mean, he should have overtaken me and ran me off the road and then beat me up. But I managed to stay just a little bit ahead of him the whole way. I knew my way pretty well around Norcross. So
The next blockbuster, it isn't like superheroes or anything. It's can this one kid survive in Norcross after shooting someone with a water gun? How can you clear your throat like, well, that's enough.
I think I've said too much.
You think?
It's okay. That makes for good podcasting.
Okay, whatever you say.
We rescued this podcast
Yeah.
with stories of my youthful indiscretions.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think we should wrap it up.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was it for Gwen and Andy episode number 2. I got to get ready to start my RPM album in here in 1 hour and 35 minutes.
And I'll just sleep because I'm too bored to do anything else.
Why don't you draw some pictures?
Okay.
All right. Oh, you want to see my album cover for RPM and give your reaction?
Sure.
All right, here we go. I posted it in this chat room here. Oh, here it is.
Oh, that's what you put on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's my album cover.
Oh, that's the picture you put on Facebook about how, like, me trying to take a picture of the moon or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's me trying to take a picture of the moon during the eclipse. I think I got a good little shot there with the little corner of the
It's
building looking
literally
like a triangle.
white dot.
It's cool. It's the moon.
But nobody who looks at it. They're going to, like, try to wipe off their screen.
That's fine. It's my music is spacey, so I like space stuff.
People just don't understand.
They don't have to.
Oh, my gosh. I was trying to make fun of you.
Oh, people just don't understand me. They don't have to. No one ever possibly could.
Oh, my gosh. This is what I mean by how narcissistic you are.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying nobody can ever completely understand another person.
That's...
It's impossible.
I don't think so.
You can only understand. No one spends every single moment from birth to death with you except you.
Beep, beep, beep.
Except for you.
Beep, beep.
So even someone that met you when you were let's say you met someone when you were 18 and got married and spent all your time together for your entire your lives, they're still never going to completely understand you the way you understand yourself. Right?
Okay, whatever you
All right.
say.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm just going to say okay, because even though I know I could totally beat you in an argument, I'm too tired to do that, and the podcast has gone on too long.
All right, we'll save it for next time.
Okay.
Next time I'll share my spiritual beliefs and you will
Roast
tear them to shreds.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good episode.
Just so you know, when you die, you're going to sit in darkness forever. Have fun.
I mean, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Bye-bye.